964 sightings of SUV-sized drones have been recorded across New Jersey.
What's scarier than the TikToks we're about to watch is the fact that 90% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for more scary videos.
In the following video, a young boy falls asleep on the couch after watching TV by himself. The boy's father, known as Oscar Nunes, had no idea that his son was out in the living room during this time. But Oscar isn't surprised by this, given that his son occasionally sneaks out of his room to watch TV while everyone else is asleep. But tonight, on December 1st of 2019, his son quickly realizes that maybe it's best if he didn't stay up past his bedtime. Now before showing this clip, it's worth mentioning that recently strange things have been happening to this family. On one occasion, the family had come home late at night and saw this, an infestation of flies, most of which were surrounding the house. But the strangest part about this is that not a single fly was inside the trash bin that was right next to their home. Understandably, Oscar's family was thoroughly unsettled. Going back to this video, the family believes that it may have some connection to the fly incident. The son is dead asleep when this is captured. Upon checking the cameras, Oscar saw this, a figure standing in the hallway, but no one else was awake during this time. It's 3 in the morning and something appears in the dark. They, or it, just stands there without moving an inch, but it doesn't go unnoticed by Oscar's son, who before this was moving erratically on the couch. But creepiest of all is that the figure somehow vanishes into nothingness. The hallway is now empty compared to before. Oscar was surely creeped out by this footage, and like his family, he believes that this incident had something to do with the fly incident that occurred recently. Paranormal or not, these occurrences are pretty creepy. But until further updates are given, we'll have to speculate for now as to what exactly is going on with Oscar's home.
Honestly, all these signs are kind of adding up that there is some paranormal activity going on. Whether it's real or not, I'm not too sure, but it's kind of weird that they just got a lot of bugs at their house, and that's obviously a common sign of paranormal activity. And seeing that guy in the hallway, like you can clearly see it on the camera, there's someone there. I don't know if it's a person, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so why would there be someone in your house like that? I don't know, but no thank you. I would be moving out instantly, so you know, I don't really mess with that ghost stuff. But y'all be safe out there, stay blessed, and stay away from them ghosts because they'll really be up in your crib. So
did you see what happened with Kai and Drewski? In the prayer, like the Thanksgiving segment, one of Drewski's friends, Willie, the guy starts saying a prayer, and then Kevin Hart starts trolling. He's making jokes.
I think that was probably one of the worst prayers I've ever heard in my fucking life. Well, I think out of all the prayers I've heard, that's at the bottom.
Even Kai's like, what's going on here? So he's like, okay, Kevin, why don't you say a prayer?
Yeah, how about you doing, Kevin?
Same thing. He's trolling too much to the point where it's like, nobody's laughing.
It's like disrespectful.
Yeah, and Kai takes over. He's like, okay, no, you're not taking serious. Let me say a prayer.
Yeah.
Craziest thing ever. He starts the prayer and he goes,
Yeah, I know.
Thank you so much for providing this food that we're about to eat to make sure our nutrients in our body.
what? In the middle of the prayer.
That's my one cringe thing is
In 1982, a man strapped 42 weather balloons to a lawn chair and lifted off from his girlfriend's backyard. For the journey, he brought only the essentials: a pellet gun, a radio, 2 sandwiches, 2 liters of Coke, and a full pack of beer. His intention was to lift about 30 feet into the air, but he grossly miscalculated the amount of helium he would need, so he quickly and uncontrollably rose 16,000 feet. That's about the height of 11 Empire State Buildings. The man quickly became a criminal as he floated into the controlled airspace of LAX. At the same time, a commercial jet pilot looked out the window of his plane in utter disbelief as he saw a man floating on a lawn chair with balloons strapped to it. After a few beers, the man decided to pop a couple balloons and slowly drifted down, eventually getting tangled in some power lines but making it out completely unscathed.
And Bill and Sandra, you know, when things like this are happening, it seems everyone starts to look up, like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be, but this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out and send their videos to them or to experts who might be able to sort out what they're seeing in the skies. But I guarantee there are so many people looking up and making those recordings because this mystery is one that needs to be solved. For now, we're live here in Mendham Borough. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
What's hidden behind Area 51? Why is it one of the most secret places on Earth, where airspace is strictly closed and anyone trespassing into the area will be shot on sight? This secret military base, located in Nevada, USA, is rumored to hold evidence of alien civilization. According to legend, it all began with the Roswell incident in 1947, when an alien ship crashed on a ranch near Roswell. Farmers reported the incident to the police, and soon after, a military convoy arrived on the scene to collect the wreckage, and, according to eyewitnesses, the bodies of aliens. They were to be transported to Area 51 for research. Shortly after, the government officially stated that it was just a weather balloon. One of the most famous stories is the story of scientist Bob Lazar, who claimed that he worked at Area 51 and studied alien technology. He also stated that there are different types of alien civilizations. Most of these claims were later found to be fake, but the mystery of Area 51 continues to captivate minds. Who knows what's really going on there?
This man was visited by a jinn. Late at night, a man in Pakistan explains that something began to aggressively bang on his front gate, trying to get in.
السلام علیکم ورګرو نیمه شپه د نیمه شپه څوک نشته کور کې یوازې یم او باد ډېر ډزېږي تاسو واورئ ښه اواز یا الله خیر یا الله خیر نیمه شپه د نیمه شپه ورګرو تاسو وګورئ ور ډبېږي دوه بچې دي تاسو وګورئ الله خیر قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس يا الله خير يا الله خير سوكي لك سوكي يا الله خير بسم الله الله أكبر بسم الله الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
As the man prays and opens the gate to see what's causing all the noise, no one's there.
Ya Allah khair.
Ever since he opened the gate to whatever was outside his house that night, the man continues documenting all the strange earthquake-like activity that seems to be happening almost daily.
Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair. Gore khamar karo. Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair. Tas to mo vizhum ko dekho ke teriyan jo khuda wale di. Dawate do gore kha pulke arte rabar pe ha. Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair, Ya Allah khair, astaghfirullah, Allahu akbar gore ha. Ya Allah khair, Ya Allah khair. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. يا الله خير. سوكي ركع. سوكي. يا الله خير يا الله خير يا الله خير gore ha. Ya Allah khair. سوكي ركع.
The man has been recording increasingly stronger poltergeist-like activity inside the house.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله الله أكبر.
Something seems to be destroying many objects in the house, slamming doors and throwing things around. So was this man truly visited by some sort of entity like a jinn, or is it just an elaborate ruse? Share your thoughts in the comments.
I don't know why he would open the door when you hear banging. That's literally the #1 rule. If you hear someone banging, do not open it, because if there's no one there, you don't know what you could be letting into your house. So that's why you really got to be careful, because you never know what's out there, and you could be letting in some bad energy. I mean, a lot of people, have their beliefs and speculation, but I'm not testing it either way. So that's why I got to be safe. But I feel like he just kept asking for it, like opening that gate, and then clearly this spirit is just taking over. So I don't know what else there is to do, but you guys let me know what you would do in this situation. But I would hope you guys wouldn't get in this situation.
Watch Logan Paul freak out about this conspiracy.
About UFOs?
Yep.
I just want to mention this real quick. There's another category of UFOs that we should be concerned about.
Oh, Lord.
USOs. unidentified submerged objects.
Stop.
Wow. They're going underwater. They're going underwater now.
At precisely 11 p.m., the unidentified sphere seemingly vanished into the ocean.
Whoa, splashed.
Like defying
Not a
physics,
fish.
traveling at hundreds of knots through the water. Like underwater. You shouldn't be able to do that. And apparently that's that's a whole nother category, right? You got the flying ones, then you got the ones below sea. And the one video that came out most recently is this video the Navy had of this thing, little like spherical object. I think it was about 6 feet diameter, flying through the sky, approaching the waves, and you can hear the naval officer saying,
"Oh my gosh, they're all going against."
They've been coming here forever, and they also said that we're a product of accelerated evolution, which is wild as fuck.
Yeah.
That human beings in general, why we are so different from all the other primates. I mean, that's always been the fucking conspiracy theory folklore. That's the fun one. Is that they came down, that's the Anunnaki that came down here and messed around with lower primate DNA and did something to it to create a human being.
This one's really interesting because you could say it's edited, but you could clearly see that the dogs are following. And I don't think the dogs would follow something that they did not see or something that wouldn't be there. So if it was edited, that wouldn't really make sense because clearly there was something that they were following. Whether it's a spirit or whether it's an actual person, I have no idea. Clearly it just faded away. So I don't think it would be a real person. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. So we got to keep an open mind because you never really know what could be going on. So
there's a theory that the world that we live on, like Earth, is a prison planet for humans, and that there are higher, either extraterrestrial, interdimensional entities or beings that are using us. And like, how we harvest like honeybees for their honey? Yeah. They're harvesting us for our souls. And that's why wars, inflation, recession, depression, all these things around us happen. So think about it like this, right? So what are the 5 emotions?
Anger,
joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger. 4 out of those 5 are negative things.
Oh,
what they say is that there's something that's harvesting us and manipulating the world around us to put negative media, negative things out there so we can just feel these emotions. And then when we die, when you see that light at the end of the tunnel,
yeah,
supposedly it's like you go right back into the cycle. Like reincarnation, you just do the cycle right over again.
Prisoner's game?
Imagine all the media in the world, they give us all the negative, just brings negativity. Everybody's all negative. Everybody's all stressed out. Everybody.
She's there every year without fail, this woman who's missing her upper torso, arms and head. This is the result of the earthquake which was followed by a tsunami disaster and the nuclear accident. Approximately 20,000 people lost their lives and over 2,500 are still officially reported as missing. There have been many stories of the victims flying taxis, walking isolated roads, turning up home at temples. Unfortunately, they never realized that they were no longer of this world.
Okay, now this is one of the scariest things I have ever seen in my life. Imagine seeing someone with just legs, like no body, no upper body, and they just turn to you and start walking towards you. Like, that's not something to mess around with. So, I'm good off all that. But this goes to show you there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world. If this is true, let me know more about it in the comments. I never really heard about this thing, but y'all just be safe out there because, no thanks.
He was having dinner next to a hotel when he sees this. A man named Jason was having dinner with family across the road from the Fort Garry Hotel in Canada when he notices an unusual flashing light coming from a single window and sees something disturbing.
I'm gonna zoom in.
Dude, it's gone now.
No, it's not. Fort Garry Hotel. Where are we? Prairie 360?
Yeah.
Did it stop flashing?
It stopped, yeah. Totally stopped now. Oh.
What is that?
And there's like... Oh.
Is that a person?
Yeah, there's like somebody like in the fucking window or something.
Sudden bright flashes of light can be seen along with the room light dimming and brightening back up. And then a dark shadow figure can be seen pacing back and forth across the room really fast before the curtain moves. Jason called up the hotel to ask if there was a movie shoot or electrical issue going on in the room, and the front desk assured him that there was no issues, and that nobody was booked in that side of the hotel, especially that room. As you can see, it's the only window on that side with the lights on. This left Jason deeply disturbed. Could the Fort Garry Hotel be haunted? Let me know.
The light flickering and the person walking by the window is really creepy, but it's more the fact that they called and said that there's nobody in those rooms. That kind of just confirmed the fact that there's something weird going on that nobody really knows about, because obviously there should not be flickering in a room that nobody's in, and there should not be nobody walking by the window that nobody's in. So either someone snuck in there or there's some paranormal activity going on in this place. Whether this is real or not, I'm not too sure, but I don't think they would fake something like this, because what's the reason for it unless they're trying to bring business to their hotel? But other than that, I'm not too sure. But that's why you guys gotta be careful, especially if you're going to a hotel. You never know what type of energy could be in there, what you could bring back with you. So make sure you guys stay safe and stay blessed, you know.
If aliens crossed the galaxy in whatever is their spaceship and arrived at Earth just to throw some balloons across North America, I'm thinking, really? Really? We have crowdsourced any possible alien invasion on this Earth, because there's 6 billion smartphones in the world, and everybody can take a high-resolution still frame or video camera. We have 1 million people at any moment who are airborne, who can look out their windows. I need better evidence than just, we don't know what it is, therefore it's alien. Our capacity to detect alien life.
Facebook user Dayana Kari works at a bank in Calo, Peru. The bank in question isn't thought to be haunted, but after watching this video, which was sent to Dayana by a coworker at the bank, it might just be. The video starts off with said coworker who's recording a conversation that's being had with another employee, when all of a sudden, the convo is interrupted by something. This is what was caught.
Oye, en la cámara, en la cámara acaba de pasar ahorita una niña corriendo. ¿Así? Oye, la niña que llora. Oye, te juro que en la cámara acaba de pasar ahorita corriendo, una niña. Oye, ha corrido hacia acá. Oye, te juro que ha pasado ahorita una niña corriendo. Ahorita mira, te voy a hacer el video.
Now the bank was apparently closed during the time of this recording, which doesn't make any sense, as there shouldn't have been any customers inside, let alone a child. The employees in the video had been the only ones there, yet it seems that someone, or perhaps something else, was there with them. There has yet to be more information given on this video, but until then, we'll have to base our judgment on the recording itself. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
I feel like this one might be real if it's not edited, because why is there someone in the bank when there's no one else supposed to be there? Like, I don't think that's a normal occurrence, especially someone that's young. Like, I don't know why they would even be in there, especially without their parent, and they clearly couldn't find them after that. So it might just be some sort of paranormal activity going on. You know, it's kind of blatant though, which is why it makes me believe that it might be fake, because why would something like that be so like clear and visual? You guys make your own opinions and let me know in the comments.
This person, a contractor, when trying to investigate an old abandoned house to plan a demolishing, found something trying to prevent him from accessing the building. The site contained an adjacent building that the contractor was also to inspect and plan a demolishing. The figure was so terrifying and possibly an entity that has attached itself. A being doesn't resemble a human. It looks like nothing he had seen before. Something out of this world peeks out through that window and seems to be a kind of small humanoid. It peeks out, looks both ways, and notices the contractor, who is recording it. This is why it hides quickly. The contractor commented that he was quite afraid. Could it be a troll, a pixie, or an unidentified cryptid yet to be identified? Observe.
I don't know what that thing is, but I would not go there. I don't know why these people continue to investigate and keep running across weird things, and then they just keep doing it. Like, I feel like after I seen something like that, I would never go out there again, because what is that? You know what I mean? It's a random building. There's something staring at you. I feel like if it was someone trying not to get caught, they would not sit there and stare at you like that, which makes it very, very terrifying and dangerous too, because, you know, if that is some sort of extraterrestrial creature, you might be in danger. So be safe out there.
This is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took. So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this, and I need to not be alone in seeing this, because holy...
These last couple of weeks have been beyond interesting for all those in the paranormal investigation field or anybody obsessed with the paranormal world. We know with these UFO drone sightings, that they like to call them, that started in New Jersey and now people are seeing across the states. But I'm putting this video together because it's not just UFO drones that people are seeing. Weird things are happening around us, from California to Idaho, just branches floating in the middle of the air by themselves. And they shouldn't be. It's like something's messing with our gravity. And then we go shoot over to Maine, where they have brown snow, in which authorities are now claiming that it's coming from a factory that accidentally spilled something into the air, and it's messing with the snow, causing it to turn brown before it hits the ground. And then we're starting to see something else very interesting, which is our military mobilizing across the U.S. The video that I posted is from Illinois. We know that they do this periodically, right? It's normal. But the reason why I'm adding it is because of all the events that are going on. The FBI now investigating these drone sightings, just weird things happening around us. We have to question everything. Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
Strange stuff. That's crazy. It's crazy. Floating branch. Holding that branch on there, but it's kind of weird. Strange stuff.
Centralia, Illinois. It is December 10th, 2024, and we've got a lot of military equipment being pushed through our railroads here, guys. Again, this is currently December 10th, 2024. Now, I'm not alarming any bells. I know military equipment gets moved around a lot. This is the first time.
I don't really know what to think about these drones, because they look like very advanced technology, and it's really hard to tell whether it's something out of this world or if it's something human made. So, you know, obviously we'll never really know what's going on until they tell us or something gets exposed. But y'all just be careful out there, because you don't know what these things are capable of or what they can do. So y'all gotta be safe.
The people that are attached to Diddy and that are pulling the strings, one of them is Beyonce and one of them is Jay-Z.
Yep.
Now, very interesting is anytime you watch the Grammys, every single woman artist, they always thank Beyonce.
Yeah.
Every damn time. From Lady Gaga to Miley Cyrus,
Adele,
Britney
Spears.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Lizzo. They all thank Beyonce.
They have to. It's mandatory for them to thank.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Who saved Taylor Swift? Oh, it was Kanye. Taylor Swift wasn't going to mention Beyonce at all. Instead of everyone pointing out Kanye as the bad guy, he actually saved Taylor Swift. Oh, shit. Kanye was the reason.
So thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Why do you think they're coming out with a bunch of UFO things slowly? The aliens been here for years and years and years and
They
years.
have.
Since Egyptian days.
Confirmed.
Before that. And the only reason they're slowly leaking it little by little is because if they did it right away, it would cause mass
Panic.
chaos, mass panic, confusion. So they've been setting this up just because Jesus is coming.
Movies, everything, right?
Yes,
it's
all of
almost
us.
like everyone believes in aliens.
All
now,
of a
right?
sudden, yeah.
No
But
one's gonna
before
be
that,
surprised.
they put my uncle in jail for saying that he saw an alien and put him on disability because he said he saw an alien. But why can't he get off disability now when now aliens are low key real? So what the? At the end of the day, I know exactly what they're doing. There's gonna be the rapture. Christ is gonna come back. It says in the Bible there's gonna be a great delusion. So how do you dilute everybody? You got to make them believe it was an alien abduction. So while everybody's like, yo, people left, and there's going to be people left behind, they're going to be under a spell of sort because they think it was an alien abduction. They've been setting that up for years. You just look it up.
Emotional. Strength 45 posted this YouTube video of a man exploring a cave and hears disembodied voices.
What, is that wind? I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Do you hear that? It stopped. Well, I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like wind, but that's crazy. Don't know if that's a bird or I don't know what that is. It almost sounds like snakes, but wow. I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what that is.
Q Omega posted this photo taken by their coworker in Alaska on a ski trip. They noticed a scary cryptid watching them.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
This is crazy. God, that's not a...
There they are. There they are. There they are. Marmora, New Jersey.
We shouldn't be outside.
Go. But here they are. They look like a fucking triangle. They look like a triangle.
Oh my god, here we go. Here it is. Are you freaking kidding me right now? What is that?
No way. And an F-16 just flew over. No way.
Dude, so many people are pulled over right now to look at that freaking moon. Why is it so close to the Earth?
Look at that.
What is happening right now? That girl doesn't look. Why is the moon so close to the Earth?
The paper, the magnet, mirrors reflect, right? They reflect what it can see. Now, if that's true, explain this to me. How does the mirror reflect something it can't see? I don't understand this at all. How does it... I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody explain it.
Why she frozen? Bro, I'm tripping. What the fuck?
What the first encounters of the third kind is going on here? How do they slice hot dog buns? Not all the way through, but also keep them connected. How are those two sliced? I don't understand how that works.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of the video and made you tremble in your boots. And we're going to be on to the next one.